That was such an interesting call, timed perfectly, Carter. So tell us what you're seeing now.
Well, thanks, Courtney. And again, we could be here talking about a dud, so grateful that we're talking about a winner. Listen, I think we are all wanting always to find inflection points, right? Whether you're doing it from a fundamental point of view or a quantitative point or a technical point of view, and trying to say, wow, this is at a bounce juncture, this is at a breakout juncture, or this is so bad it's good, or this is too steep, let's fade it, trim it. Apple's not really in any position. And I think while that sounds like non-advice or no wisdom, I think there is a bit of advice in that statement in the sense that what do you do with a stock that from its June low to its August high goes up 36%, which Apple did, versus the market up 19, and now is sold off, 12, 13%. Okay, so if one happened to short well or trim well 2 or 3 weeks ago, it's a little bit late now to be trimming or selling. And yet, just because it's down 12, 13%, does that mean we should be buying it? Not really. Meaning sometimes you're not at a great juncture. And I would say that's the piece of wisdom that I might be able to offer on Apple. It's not a particularly good short or a long here. After advancing 35% off its June low, almost double the S&P, it's now giving back 12, and it probably is where it belongs.
I know obviously your focus is technical, but we are having you on specifically today, not only because of the timing of your call, but also because of this big Apple event. Typically around big product announcements, do you see the stock move much? Apple's only up about 0.75% today.
Well, that's right. I mean, and it's not, again, it's not really anticipating anything about the news. And the news is, as people say, it's not a surprise anymore, right? The product cycle for Apple and the new features and gadgets. Just for what it's worth, I'm like the smaller ones too. I'm with both of you. But let's just say this, that it's such an important stock at 7.3% of the S&P, or consider this, its total market cap at 2.5 trillion is awfully close to the entire Russell 2000. All 2000 stocks are 2.9 trillion. And really Apple's streak higher advanced the market, and its sell-off also is what maybe precipitated the market sell-off. It's sort of fair money, dull money here.
So walk me through once again if I own it and have held it, what to do. If I don't own it and am terminally interested in it, what to do.
Sure.
If I shorted it, what to do. Take me through the steps.
Yeah, there's no fixed answer, but I would just say this. If one had shorted 2-3 weeks ago, dumb luck or brilliance based on whatever, or maybe a chart, I think I would cover that short, meaning take the money and run. If one had trimmed, okay, good trim, so forth. But here and now, does that therefore make it a buy? No. So if I were on the sidelines, I would stay on the sidelines. If I had shorted, I would cover the trade, come out, and just call it a win and stay on the sidelines. Now, the Wall Street word for all of that is a hold. But remember, hold is a euphemism for sell. Only 5% of all stocks covered are sell rated. There's a reason for that, because typically, big brokerage firms don't want to offend the companies, the IR department. They won't get invited to the junkets and to the bus tours and the factory tours. And so when an analyst doesn't like a stock, they say hold, wink, wink, sell. Very few people put sell raise. I don't think it's a sell either, but I don't really want to hold it. I'd just rather have my capital somewhere else.